Happy New Year, everyone. We are live now.
Hey,
How's things going there for you, Eric?
awesome. Until I got here today.
Until you got here today?
Yeah, walked into the library where we're recording today.
Yep, recording live.
Went to use the restroom and walked into one of the rooms and it smelled like an elephant had been in there before me.
Oh,
So I quickly exited.
So I caught fire.
Right. It's afraid to light a match
Set
in there.
fire to the room.
Yeah.
To the rain.
Funny enough, my brother was asking me about. He's like, "Hey, you remember when you and Matt like made up that those lyrics to that Planet Shaker song about a grandpa?" Like, we were just talking about how we do
Never gonna
that
forget that.
ever. That's funny. People were like laugh, and then they'd be like, okay, it's a little sacrilegious.
Yeah, is anyone like saying like, but it's not like it's.
This is funny.
There was nothing that we were doing that was like anti-God.
No,
you know what I mean?
We just turned a song about Jesus and made
Yeah.
it about a Mexican grandfather.
Yeah.
What's the problem with that?
Gosh, that was so much fun.
It was fun.
What did Steven say about it?
He was just like, because my dad was like, he's like, hey, he's like, you guys seen that movie? He's like, Chupa or something like that, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's like a kids movie. He's like, it's a Mexican little
like
kid.
Chupacabra.
Yeah,
I've seen something like that.
Yeah, he was like, it's a Mexican kid. I was like, that's racist. And then he was like, because I'm Mexican, but he was like, and he was telling me about it. And he's like, when he goes to see his abuelo, I was like, which no one calls them that. Like, you don't call you just call him tita or tito. You don't call him abuelo.
Tita or Tito?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then he was like, yeah, he's like, you might like it. He's like, you should check it out. Like, you might like it or whatever. And he's like, but he goes to see his abuelo, and he said that, and then my brother was like, he's like, every time I hear abuelo, he's like, you know what I think about? It's like that time you and Matt made up that song. You're like, Donde está abuelo?
Yeah.
Like, I do remember that.
Mi amor, is thrones.
Donde está abuelo?
Was it Albano?
Yeah, just hitting it.
Gosh, that was so much fun.
Just cranking it in our CD player. Like,
yeah.
Just going.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
That was great.
Classic 18, 19-year-old Matt and Eric just out there.
Just living life.
Yeah.
Doing stupid crap.
A couple buffaloes just hitting the town.
Couple cocky mooses.
Just out there.
Moose eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever the plural of moose. Moose.
Whatever the plural of moose. Whatever the plural walrus is. Walrus. I remember Steven and I used to do that. Just add a plural for something and make it an I.
Yeah.
So there's a book series. Gosh, it's similar to like Spy Kids or something.
Okay.
But much
a
more.
Book, though?
Yes.
Okay.
But much more like The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Gosh, I can't even remember the name of it right now. I listened to like the whole series because I thought they were hilarious.
Really?
And one of the dumb characters in that, like who's I guess the big bad, like the main bad guy. His name's Murray Hill. And
Murray Hill.
He's basically like imprisoned on an island where like thousands of walrus go and like hibernate essentially. And like so they just live there. And he uses the word walrus.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, that's so funny.
Dude.
I'm like, I'm not the only one. So yeah,
that's hilarious.
It was hilarious.
I always loved when like a show would do something like that.
Yeah.
Like we like as kids like create characters. Like I don't remember who it was, some toy we had, and like created a voice for him and everything, and like just made him like obsessed with like Canada. Like just thought that'd be really funny. Gave him like kind of a dumb voice, And then like Ed, Edd n Eddy comes out, and Ed existed. It was literally that voice, and we were like, what the heck, you know? And then Fairly Odd Parents came out, and Cosmo was like obsessed with Canada. And you're just like, dang, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But it was weird how stuff like that would
Yeah.
happen.
It's almost strange enough to the point to where like you have to be wondering what these people are like paying attention to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what kind of kids are are these
They're
these
bringing in for like these,
creators?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like
true.
what testing audiences is
Yeah.
going on over here? Like, I mean, they had to have been able to like research dozens of homeschool families or something like
right?
that.
Yeah,
you
something like
know?
that. Like,
Like,
there's someone outside.
yeah. Gosh, that's so funny.
What do you watch on TV? We don't have a TV.
We
It
have
makes you
Jesus.
wonder. Yeah, makes you wonder what's next though when it comes to like with AI and stuff like that. Like the stuff that we can figure out. Like imagine people that are like that do whatever this for a living.
They're prompt masters.
Right, and they can just like have access to all kinds of versions that like we never even dreamed of.
I'm just so sick of like Sam Altman coming out with like Chat GPT 5, Chat GPT 7. You know what I mean?
$30 a
like,
month, $20 a month.
That's insane
like
to me that that you guys are making these things more intelligent, but at the same time, like they're getting paid to.
Right, dude, it's a money grab.
They're making so much money,
dude. It's like the Jake Paul fight. Like I don't know if you've watched those or hear about those.
I've got
things.
some fun stuff about that.
He like well, first of all, I had never watched the Mike Tyson fight, and I did, and I'm like, like you just
it's painful.
The thing that like, and I was telling someone else about this. I was like, for stuff like that, what bothers me is like it feels so like dishonest.
Yes.
I just wish they would say this is fake. This is a show. If they would say that, I could take it for what it is. But it's when
but nobody is doing any of that.
He's fighting a 70-year-old, like arguably the greatest boxer in history.
Oh, 100%.
And beats him.
Best of his generation. Yes.
100%. And then fights a gold medalist, goes 6 of 8 rounds with him, and isn't like, I mean, and can still like talk afterwards, barely, because he broke his jaw.
Anthony.
Yeah, Josh Anthony. Yeah.
Sorry.
But I'm like to me, I was just like, man, I can't imagine being at that point in my career. I was a gold medalist, or whatever, like made a name for myself in this sport. And then I'm going against this guy who started 5 years ago, who doesn't have like, you can just tell he doesn't have discipline of the sport. Like he doesn't have respect of the sport. Like to him, it's like a game. His brother does. Wrestling now.
Yeah.
After he got like all
after he
canceled from right.
After he lost his career.
Right. And so he does that. Like it's just, I wish they would just say like, hey, this is a joke. This is a show. But then you hear how much like Joshua Anthony got paid. Like they're like, and you can look it up, like almost $100 million to step in the ring
and break Jake Paul's jaw.
Right. You're like,
so here's the interesting bit about that, okay? Because I wasn't going to talk about this because we have so much to talk about.
Right.
But I saw a breakdown of kind of how Jake Paul behaves in the ring. Okay? Anthony Joshua, as you said, is a gold medalist boxer.
Right.
He has placed, I'm pretty sure he's placed at least a couple times, like as an Olympian, right? Like, I don't know for sure. I didn't look too hard into it, but I'm pretty sure he's been in the Olympics at least twice. He has destroyed systematically fighters that are bigger than Jake Paul, that are better fighters than Jake Paul, that have a track record that makes Jake Paul look like a joke.
Right.
Okay?
Which he is.
And he destroyed them. Okay? One of the things that Jake Paul does, it's like a tell. It's like a tell in like poker.
Uh-huh.
He will look at his opponent and he'll lick at them.
He does, like, he sticks his tongue out, right?
Sticks his tongue
I've
out,
noticed that. Okay.
and he wiggles his tongue at them.
Yeah.
So and sometimes they'll give him the crazy eyes just to
Like
make
the shoulder,
just to
something
make
like
him
that.
look like he's
Not phased.
tough as nails.
Right.
Okay. When you look at one of the instances of him doing that with Mike Tyson, you actually see Mike nod. But he does that after the better fighter like starts to unleash a little bit.
To kind of like tell him like, hey, back
off. To tell him like, hey, don't knock me out. Okay.
Interesting.
In the Anthony Joshua fight, Anthony Joshua, there comes a point where, like, I'm pretty sure Jake like clocks him. Okay.
He got a clean shot.
He got a clean shot.
Yeah.
Like to the face. And Anthony Joshua he's like, okay, you want to play that game? We're gonna do this.
Right.
So he starts to like really put some power behind some stuff, and you see Jake Paul do that thing.
I remember that.
Anthony Joshua does that thing right back, and then breaks his jaw.
Interesting.
He breaks it.
Yeah.
Bro.
He had like the X-ray or whatever. Talking
like
about it.
What?
Yeah.
So if there's any question about whether these fights are staged or real or fake or whatever, okay, they're fake fights. These men are paid ridiculous amounts of money,
right,
to for some reason to make Jake Paul look good.
It's just
where does that even come from? What kind of freaking pull do you have in the industry,
dude?
In any industry,
to just make that happen,
to just make that call.
Yeah, like he like literally like is thanking Netflix. Like Netflix hosted this. Like he like to me he's just taking like the stage to like, instead of doing, because you got like Mr. Beast who like runs YouTube the videos. You know what I mean? He's like, I can make YouTube do whatever I want.
Yep.
I feel like he had to be like, hey, I've got money too. I'm just going to do it with Netflix. Like, I'm going to cut deals with Netflix. Like, and so instead of taking YouTube videos, he's like doing this on the Netflix stage. Because it was like a Netflix thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I mean, everything is like precise. You can just hear, like, even in the delivery of like his words that he uses, like his entrances are just like insane. He had like Tekashi 6ix9ine come out like to his intro.
Yeah.
Right. And then like,
which is probably not freaking inexpensive in and of itself.
That's just it. It's like even the announcers were like, okay, like this fight has gone on way too long.
100%. Yeah, no, like and even just saying like he destroyed better fighters in every capacity than Jake Paul.
Yeah.
He did it in less amount of time.
Yes.
Like he did it in probably one of the scariest dudes in boxing. He destroyed him in like 2 rounds.
Well, and the crazy part was, just because I just watched his Mike Tyson fight, and he says, like, they're like, we've heard you say, like, they're like, who's next? You know, who's next, Jake? And they're like, we've heard you say this, and heard you say Canelo, who's like, I mean, they arguably, like, he did lose to Crawford recently, but like, arguably, they were like, he is up there on like could be like a legend in boxing, basically, like amazing fighter.
I've heard of him, yeah.
And he was like, well, he's like, they're like, we've heard you talk about Canelo, you know, and he's like, yeah, he's like, honestly though, he's like, Canelo is the one that needs this payout. He's like, he can reach out to me if he wants. Like he needs me. That was his attitude. And then like after he broke his jaw, he was like, here's the X-ray, and he's like, give me Canelo in a week. Like it's all just a publicity stuff.
Yeah, no, it's all fake, dude. And like it's all just for some reason, like Jake, the Paul brothers have got
they just won't go
so
away.
Much of the media by the balls.
Yeah.
And like, forgive the statement, but like that's really how that, I don't understand it. Because they have a lot of followers on freaking YouTube.
Right.
Like this is ridiculous. I'm so tired of them.
Well, and then like after the car crash happened, everyone was like, oh, this has got to be like that was all Jake Paul and like he caused it and like all this other stuff. Like it was just all this like, yeah, who knows what's real anymore?
Who got into a car crash?
Anthony Joshua.
Oh, he did.
Days later after the
No,
fight,
yeah, I didn't
like,
know that.
and I don't know who he was with, but people in the car died,
Oh my gosh.
and he was hurt, but like Jake Paul like reached out and like I don't remember what his statement was, but everyone was like it was very professional, very apologetic for what happened or whatever. But they were like at first everyone was like he wasn't supposed to hit him that hard
Because
like this
of
was a
because of
retaliation.
him like throwing a fight like
Right,
that.
exactly.
That's insane, bud.
Crazy stuff.
That like it ticks me off because it takes like the sport of boxing, which is a respectable sport.
So, dude,
It's
like
it's a beloved sport.
like what? How? Like I don't even know what. How more primal of like a sport? Like just two dudes standing in front of or women standing in front of each other and just punching the heck out of each other.
Yeah.
And like, hey, let's go to blows and may the best man or woman win. And then they like hug after.
I would argue that bare knuckle boxing.
Well, I mean, yeah,
is
fair.
Far more primal than boxing.
I mean, fair.
But like it's a beloved sport for not only the reason of like so many people enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
It's a beloved sport because it gets people like so many legitimate people in crappy situations.
Yeah.
An opportunity to get out of crappy situations.
Agreed. And like that's what Jake Paul says like boxing is to him. And if it is, like, great. Like I'm not gonna like, whatever.
I'm not buying
it's
it.
just the other all the like stuff out there that he's doing with it just makes it look like it's not the case.
It's a joke.
But it's like what but watching him in the ring with like people who like you can just tell. I'm like, oh my gosh, like if you get a chance to watch some of it, you should. Like he's falling all over the place. Jake Paul is like falling all over, hugging Joshua Anthony like this, like in the first round. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's just like he's not respectful of the sport. And you can just tell. It's like someone who like, hey, I'd love to be like a martial artist. I'd love to like be in a fight or whatever. That'd be cool. But like I don't have like all of that etiquette leading up to know like, hey, you don't do that. You know what I mean? Like you have to learn the fundamentals, and you can just tell he doesn't have that.
No.
Like, and you're watching Mike Tyson, you're watching Anthony Joshua, like going at him, or Josh Anthony, whatever his name is, but going at it, and like they just have this. Like even he was like, "What are you doing?" Like the guy's on the floor, and then finally the ref was like had to talk to Jake Paul and was like, "Look, like we're done with this. Like enough on the ground." Enough falling all over, like stand up and fight him. Yeah. And then he got his jaw broken.
Yeah. I mean, but I feel like the Paul brothers are perpetually disingenuous.
I mean, especially like
everything is just a joke to them because they're narcissistic people.
And you saw, I mean, like way back in YouTube days, like that was, I remember watching them, you know what I mean? And it was just like, wow, this is like, I'm just like I get content, like I understand, like some of the stuff is, but you can just it feels very reachy and it feels very disingenuous basically of like someone to be like hey, I want you to watch me and like I'm like I'm trying to make myself interesting,
Yeah.
That's why I always really liked Dude Perfect. I always thought they were super like genuine because of what they are. It's like, hey, I'm gonna launch this basketball over my roof and it's going to go in that hoop. And you're like, all right, I'm here for it. But there was no like, and I'm doing this because, or the reason behind this is blank. Like it just is what it is. It was just wholesome.
The thing is like, Dude Perfect, they're guys that are, all of them are Christian dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, not to say that like, I'm not saying that religious people are morally, people like, even just like Logan Paul, who mocks Jesus on a podcast. And he's like, I'm not even going to lie to you. The week after that podcast aired, my whole life fell apart.
Oh, he said that?
He said that.
Dang.
He's like, I can't even pretend that whatever I said was like went nowhere. You know what I mean? And he's like, so I apologized and I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm a Christian or whatever, but he's like, you know, my bad,
Right.
essentially.
That's the crazy part about stuff like that, though, is because to me, it's like it'd be like if this podcast blew up and like all of a sudden like we're like ninjas or butterflies. If you guys have ever heard of them, like let's say like we just reached that status all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like people hang on like the words you say. People listen to, but like I feel like people very much like it's an imposter syndrome sort of, but like in an opposite of like area where they like take it and be like, no, I am this person of influence.
Yeah.
And now everything they say, like there's a singer, and I'll call him out, but Ronnie Radke, who was for Falling in Reverse.
Okay.
Like he used to be on Twitter when it was Twitter, and he would just like go off about God, about like just his personal beliefs or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, you're a singer in a band. Like, no one's voting for you. Like, and I get anyone's entitled to their opinion, but I'm like, why do that? Like, I have so much more respect for people that just like do their interviews, talk about their craft, talk about their family, talk about the things that they like to do, but like keep their stinking opinions to themselves.
Right.
Like, and I get we have opinions about stuff, but like I feel like when you become like a person of influence, or at least you're to that stage with an audience that big, and you're like your words carry weight, and you're like trying to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. And I don't know. I feel like that's like, I mean, that's a big weight to carry and also a lot of pressure. And I don't think it should be taken lightly when people just like throw stuff out there like that.
Which is why we're here to tell you that do whatever you want to do.
Right. What do we know?
I mean, who are we to tell you you're wrong?
We're live. Oh,
sorry.
What? I was just reminding you that we're live. Just to let you know.
Oh man, I think saying the B word was a little too much.
Yeah.
Previously,
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Weasel. Anyway.
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Oh man. Well, that took a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about some stuff.
I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Like I saw that breakdown and I was like,
that is
interesting that you bring that up.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
I wasn't planning on talking about it.
Like, and that's the part that's like sucked, is that I couldn't like look away from I still watched it.
Oh yeah.
Like still watched the fight, and I'm like, okay, but I just wish, I'm like, is this real or is this just?
I haven't watched any of them yet.
I mean, so the one that's harder to watch is the Mike Tyson one. Like, even though he's a 70-year-old man, like coming out, I'm like, bro, this guy would like, he would tear him up. You couldn't pay me to take one punch from him.
Not at all.
You couldn't pay me, dude.
I mean,
I'd be dead. Permanent
damage. At the way that man was training for that fight. He so in his 50s, he started training again.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes on Joe Rogan and he goes, "The gods have told me to come back to war again." And Joe Rogan just like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
What did he just say? Right? Now, that's an unhinged person, bro.
Dude, watching, and he talks about that. Like, and he's like, inside, he brought his therapist on a podcast once. And was like, and it was pretty interesting because like, he was like, I'm just a broken man. Like, he's like, I can't separate myself from this monster anymore. I hate that that's what I was. It's hurt a lot of people. I couldn't just turn it off. Like, he talks about like the psychological damage it did to him to like become that, you know?
Yeah.
But disregard all of that when you look at like the beginning when he's doing interviews and like someone presses a button. That's not a human looking at that interviewer anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, and then he's
that's
like,
a caged line.
And he's like, we're done. Yeah. And like taking off the mic, and he's just like, okay, like what? Yeah. Like, dude, like that guy had zero. Yeah. No one was coming to save you.
No F's to give.
There was nothing in there.
Yeah,
those are terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I think
100%. He belongs in the freaking Coliseum.
They said it was like one of the scariest interviews ever. Like, if you ever look up a breakdown of them, like they're like, one of the scariest interviews ever was that. And the guy talked about it, and he was like, I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe keep your mouth shut next time.
He's right.
You know?
Don't do something stupid.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, so one of the things that I had was to talk about Frankenstein, and then talk about another movie, just real briefly.
Oh boy.
But talk about the actor in that movie because
Okay.
he's in everything. So I wanted to talk about Frankenstein. I know you saw Frankenstein,
I did.
the newest one that just came out in December.
Super good.
On Netflix.
Yep.
By Guillermo del Toro. So Guillermo del Toro has not only written a foreword for different I guess adaptations of Frankenstein. He has not only done one, he's done 7.
I have a question really fast about him. Is that the same guy that did like a Pinocchio version?
Yes, I think so.
That movie's incredible.
So,
but keep going.
He also did the Hellboy movies.
Oh, 1, 2, I didn't know that.
The only good ones. And he also did Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh.
He also did.
How old is this dude?
He's pretty old. He's in his 60s.
Okay. He's like, hey.
He also did The Shape of Water, which won Best Picture.
I haven't seen that one.
The Shape of Water. So it's basically. So have you seen the first Hellboy? Like with Ron Perlman?
Yes, but not all. I mean, like I've seen it.
Well, you saw the fish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Abe Sapien is his name.
Uh-huh.
And his it's basically a ancestor story of how they came to be.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so it's a deaf girl. She's, she feels really alienated by society. Some scientists find fish guy and they fall in love, and like it's a romance.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a weird movie, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous movie. Like
never seen it.
So one of the movies I would definitely recommend it. If you've never seen it, definitely go and check it out. It's worth at least one watch. But so after that movie, Guillermo comes out and is like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure I'm going to retire." And they're like, "Well, why?" He said, "Well, I just don't think I'll ever be able to make a movie as good as that one. Like, that's my magnum opus. You know what I mean,
dude?" And
so, he continues doing things because, his whole concept, I think, is there are still things that I feel I need to say, right?
Okay.
That's his whole concept. So my wife is a mega fan of Guillermo del Toro. She loves pretty much all his work. She pays attention to what he does. And so when she heard that he was doing a Frankenstein, she's like, "Okay, this is going to be one for the books.
Yeah.
Like this isn't going to be something we want to miss." And we saw that it was going to be released to Netflix, so we were psyched about that. The other side of Frankenstein for him is Guillermo del Toro has a house that he lives in with his family. Okay, it's a good size house. I mean, it's kind of a mansion. But then he has another house that was built for his memorabilia.
What?
Just for memorabilia.
Dude.
In his house, he has a 7-foot bust of the original Frankenstein.
What?
7 feet tall. Just the bust.
That's what I was like. It's not
just
even
the head.
What the? And like the chest.
Like, yeah, like
torso up.
Yeah, we're talking probably mid chest up, right?
7
feet tall, and I'm pretty sure it's like made of friggin' marble. Like
Holy crap.
Commissioned. He has feelings about Frankenstein.
I can see that. He's got feelings.
Anyway, Frankenstein I'm gonna say, like, I always say, like, hey, I don't hand out 10 out of 10 movies lightly. That is a 10 out of 10 movie.
It's really good.
That is a 100%. I mean, that's winning the Best Picture Oscar. 100%.
It should.
Like,
It's long, but it doesn't feel that way.
No, it feels like it takes you places. It's taking you with it.
Yeah.
Wherever it's going.
Yeah, like you're like, ooh, there's more.
Yeah.
I love the, like, not even like the twist and turn, but just how like they introduce like Frankenstein's story. Like it leads up to it like perfectly. It's just it's super well edited. It's super well executed.
Oh my gosh.
And like the storyline makes a lot of sense. There's not like, because sometimes most of the time in movies that long, there's like this lull where they're just trying to like, they kind of have to throw information in there to piece it together, or it's just kind of filler. And you're just like, oh my God, like this is taking forever.
Yes.
And it's hard with that time period because you can't, I mean, you can only do so much, you know what I mean? But I think they do an awesome job of there not being any part, like any lull in there, any part of like where you're like, okay, why is this? Like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. There's nothing like that. It's just.
So as we know, Mary Shelley was the one who wrote Frankenstein. But I don't know if you've ever read Frankenstein. There's not an incredible amount of detail because most of the perspective is given through letters, similar to like Dracula.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, it was like the dawn of like sci-fi. Like this was like a very.
So this was the dawn of.
It's a crazy concept.
Gothic.
Yeah.
Horror.
Super crazy concept.
Mary Shelley was the first one to do Gothic horror.
It's crazy.
And I mean, it shows. You know what I mean? But I mean, he just took it to a whole freaking different level. And like, I've never had strong emotions toward Frankenstein because Kenneth Branagh did an adaptation in the early 90s.
Well, Frankenweenie did too, you know, and that teared up a little.
Dude, I love Kenneth Branagh. For those of you who don't know, Kenneth Branagh was. Have you ever seen Wild Wild West?
Are you talking about with Will Smith?
Will Smith.
Yeah, dude.
He was Dr. Lovelace.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's Kenneth Branagh.
With no legs?
With no legs.
Dude, I love that movie.
That's Kenneth Branagh.
I remember watching that.
He's a crazy actor. Okay, he really is. He's an incredibly gifted actor. He is a trained Shakespearean actor. Okay, and so he did an adaptation.
Is he in the Ridiculous Six?
I don't think
Maybe
so.
Not. He reminds me of one of the guys.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He might be. It's been a minute since I've been watched that movie. But so Kenneth Branagh does mostly directing now.
Okay.
So he did an adaptation for Much Ado About Nothing.
Okay.
And it's really, really funny because Keanu Reeves is there and Emily Thompson is there and Denzel Washington is there. Like all these really, really amazing actors, right? What's her name? The Underworld. I can't remember her name.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember either.
Yeah, anyway, she's there.
Okay.
She was like 17 at the time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so and it's so funny because Denzel Washington's character he was basically like, hey, like, would you have me for marriage? And she goes, no, I don't think I will. And it's not because you're not favorable. It's more because, well, I don't know you that well. And then she goes for Kenneth Branagh. I'm like, buddy, you're kind of downgrading a little bit there, but like, so can you think of any woman who would choose Kenneth Branagh over freaking Denzel Washington?
Besides her, that's weird.
My God, that was such a funny concept. But yeah, of course, Keanu Reeves is there as well, and Michael Keaton.
What?
He plays Dogberry. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dogberry. He's probably one of the best characters in the
Michael
whole thing.
Keaton.
So Joss Whedon did a version of Much Ado About Nothing, and it is worse. But but Nathan Fillion plays Dogberry in his version, which perfect casting. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent. I haven't had too many emotions when it came to Frankenstein.
Yep.
But it gets me.
It's good
every time. Like I'm a weepy mess at the end of that movie.
It's a good movie.
So yeah, I mean just like the set decoration, is gorgeous. Like I don't know what film, like what camera he uses to film those movies, but dang gum, are they just gorgeous. Like I don't know if it's his like his specific camera or his like his cinematography or what's going on.
Yeah.
But all his movies just look so pristine.
And it's like you feel like it's that time period. Like it just there's nothing like out of place. Like it's just done so well.
He pays so good attention to set decoration and I mean whoever they're getting for like costume design, like they're getting the top of the freaking line people.
Yeah.
And the thing is too is like he works with a lot of the same actors and actresses, simply because like I remember hearing this adage about why so many directors work with so many of the same people is because he's like sometimes it's hard to find people who are reliable. And so once you find good actors who take direction well and you've established rapport with,
it's like, hey, let's do this again.
They want to keep working with them.
Yeah.
Like Chris Nolan is one of those people who just keeps using the same people over and over and over again.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's like any business. Like you've got a project to complete, and if you've got people
Who's
you've worked with
do
before,
the best job, right?
Well, you've got people you've worked with before. Like there's because in the beginning, I'm sure there's a lot of like getting to know. There's got to be some growing pains in the beginning of it. You know what I mean? And like that's what's always like made me wonder about movies is how you could capture like because I mean for me, if we did a movie like and we started it, like we did the beginning and then it's what like I mean let's say best case scenario we had all the budget in the world and it was 6 months later we were finishing up, we'd be watching things that we shot originally like in the beginning and be like, man, I would change that. Like you know what I mean? You could just tell there'd be a difference. Like that's what I've always been impressed with in movies that can just keep like, and I know they don't shoot things like from start to finish, like it's out of sequence or whatever, but still like to make it like, oh, I can't even tell that like that was like this was like day one of shooting.
Yeah.
You know, and then this is the last day of shooting.
Yeah. Well, and you could even be 2 or 3 weeks in to shooting or pre-production, and one actor comes in, you know, like Charles Dance, you know what I mean, in that movie. He's in maybe the first 20 minutes or so of that movie. He's probably coming in, you know, Jacob Elordi's already been there for 2.5 weeks, and Charles Dance is coming in because they're shooting those scenes now.
Right.
And you know, this is the first time he's coming on set. He's Charles freaking Dance, so
right,
he's got some presence. So like, yeah, it's not uncommon to kind of shoot when you can.
Well, they talked about that like in The Office, like when you hear when they would bring on like actors to do stuff and whatever, and they're like, it was really you hoped that like all of them, all the special or all the guests that they had on there were like everyone was super welcoming, and they're like, and it's very helpful because you are the new person.
Yeah.
So you're coming into this, and you're like, okay, I'm like supposed to like all of a sudden have this rapport like these guys have. I'm supposed to be a nephew or whatever, and all these people have been working together for how long, and they've already got like they've got some stuff down.
Yeah.
Just like human characteristics, you'd just be used to that. Like if you put some random person in this room with us, like it's gonna feel a little off, or at least different.
You know? Yeah, no, that's 100% a thing, and I mean, it's hard. That's why it's so hard to find people that are able to mesh with like anyone.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's kind of the beauty of acting, I guess. But like at the same time, like when Will Ferrell comes in to the office,
Mm-hmm.
you know, after what, 5 seasons,
Yeah.
6 seasons
Right.
of the show, and is there for 5 or 6 episodes,
Yeah.
like, and then takes off
Mm-hmm.
because he's in a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that sneeze.
The doctor is
That
it?
whole situation was improvised,
It's
and like
crazy.
you can actually see John Krasinski laugh when he sneezes like that.
That's so
That's
funny.
so funny. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, like you have, but you bring in Will Ferrell to be Will Ferrell. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
So like, it's not necessarily so much that we're bringing in someone so they can mesh. We're bringing in someone to show that they don't mesh.
Mm.
And like, because you very much get that
Yeah.
when Will Ferrell comes on.
Yeah.
Like he's you know training with Michael,
Mm-hmm.
but you're seeing how much of his style is not the
Well, and he
same.
pushes it just perfect because it's right where like I can see that like you're training someone. You're like, okay, so we do it this way and this way. And he's like, well, what if I do it this way? And you're like, yeah, you don't. And he's like, well, I mean, I got to start managing at some point. You
This
know what I
is
mean?
my
And
job.
he's like, I mean, I'm the boss now, right? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, but that like you can just feel that energy in there
Yeah,
too, which is really funny.
for sure. Yeah, no, 100%. And so like there's definitely ways of bringing someone in, and that's an intricate thing because you have to make sure that they're going to mesh
Mm-hmm.
with the style of the show.
Yeah.
But when you have someone like that you're specifically trying to show does not mesh, okay? Like it can be Will Ferrell coming in and being Will Ferrell.
Right.
So that's kind of a it's kind of a give and take type thing, I think.
Which some of that stuff, I mean, that stuff is so crazy. Like, I get it's a craft, I get it's an art, I understand that, but it's still super impressive to me that someone can like, okay, we just need you to be this, and then you're like, okay, I will be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like as a musician, like for someone to be like, okay, we need you to do this like jazz thing, and like, okay, I'll do the jazz. Like, we need you to do this like classical thing. Be like, okay, I'll do that. Like, it's just really impressive to me whenever they can just bring in an actor and the
Yeah.
actor can do like, I can be emotional, I can be funny, I can be like, I mean, I get that's what they do for a living, but it's still like really impressive.
No, it definitely is. And I guess that's kind of the reason that you want to just make sure that you know where you're going with a show.
I just, yeah, like I'm picturing like if it, like someone gave you a script, you know, and was like, okay, now here's what we want your character to be like here's your direction. You're like, okay, cool, and then like action, and then you
Yeah.
just are that like that. I mean, I get it takes a little bit like
Yeah.
to dial it and get it just right, but like I don't know, I'm just that's super impressive to me.
Yeah, no, and I agree. Okay, so next bit.
Mhm.
I was watching Bloodsport over the week
Johnny
because I
Claude.
didn't do much. Honestly, I was off from Christmas to the 1st,
Nice.
so I only had to work Friday the 2nd, which was awesome. That's one of the great things about where I work. But so I was watching Bloodsport, and I was looking up some of the information about Bloodsport, and in the I guess like, hey, here's more movies that are related to this movie.
Lionheart.
There was Bloodsport 2,
Of course.
Bloodsport 3,
I didn't know that one existed.
and Bloodsport 4.
Definitely didn't know that existed.
Bloodsport 2 is the next Kumite.
I do remember that.
Bloodsport 3 is just Bloodsport 3. And then Bloodsport 4 is the Dark Kumite.
The Dark Kumite.
The Dark
Ooh.
Kumite.
Maybe I did know there was a fourth one. Maybe.
Guess who's in all three of those movies?
All three or all four?
All three of those.
The second,
movies.
third, and fourth.
Second, third, and fourth.
Well,
Daniel Bernhardt.
and all three of them?
And he is the star of all three of those movies. He is the main character.
So it's not.
He's not a stunty.
Oh.
He's not a choreographer. He is not a supporting character. He is the star of those movies.
Gosh. Like, well, if Sylvester Stallone can do it, so can I.
So Daniel Bernhardt is probably, for those who have never heard his name, you've probably seen him in so many movies. He was actually just in a movie. He played the lead character in a movie called Deathstalker. Deathstalker.
You were telling me about that.
Is a remake from the 80s, and it is violent. It is extremely violent. Like, there's, puddles of blood.
God.
Like, there's literally one of the bad guys sawing someone's head in half.
Holy moly.
It's insane. But yes, he is.
This is the guy from John Wick, right?
From John Wick. Yeah, the
I think he's in Nobody also.
Yes, he's in both Nobodies, actually.
Yeah. So hey, I thought you died.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when Mad Dog comes back.
Yeah. In the raid.
And you're like, I'll be like, dude, you got your head sawed off with a light bulb.
Yeah, you did. What are you doing here?
But here he is.
Always a different character.
Kicking tail. Just wah, 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 wah.
So, I wanted to talk about Daniel Bernhardt. I don't think he gets enough, gratitude.
I mean, he got 3 movies.
He was also in Extraction 2.
Oh, with Chris Hemsworth?
With Chris Hemsworth.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
We've talked about that one. That's the one with is it the first one or the second one that has that crazy sequence? They do a few of them, but the one where he goes, where he's rescuing the family out of the prison.
That's 2.
That's the second one.
2.
That one's crazy.
Insane.
And it cuts to the first person. You see the camera, or not first person, but a different pan.
Wouldn't know 100. So
it's a single shot.
Essentially what they did with the extraction portion of those movies is they made it look like a one shot.
Yeah.
So the camera is moving with the actors.
Yeah.
All the motion is forward. Everything is capturing from a single camera's point of view.
Yeah.
Okay. And don't think that that's the only case. I think there's only ever been 2 or 3 real one-shot movies, but they're not 1917. They're not very long. So 1917 is considered a 2-shot because he does get knocked out and it does cut.
Are you talking about in
1917?
Yeah, you can tell where. I mean, obviously it couldn't be done one. You can tell where there's breaks.
But there's a planned cut.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so there are hidden cuts throughout that entire sequence.
Totally.
Yeah. And so
you're kind of waiting for him too. The first time you watch, you're like, oh, right there.
Yep. That's it.
It goes in the cave or whatever, and it goes completely black, and I'm like, oh man.
Oh, here's another cut.
And there's a little flame, you see it come out. Yeah.
Yeah. And so one of the great sequences in Extraction 2 is actually the run up to one of the vehicles. And then it transitions to probably what's like a GoPro or something like that on the side of the vehicle.
Okay.
And just the transition into that is so smooth. So I feel like the people who put a lot of the effort into that, because those movies were also shot and choreographed by a stunt person, like a professional stunt person. And so
it's really good.
Yeah. If you remember in the first movie, he's got kind of a group of people that he works with. One of the guys is hidden out in the brush, and he's got a sniper rifle. He's got a big long beard, and he actually gets popped in the head.
Hate when that happens.
And he is dead for the remainder of the movie.
No way.
But
really, what? But I'm back.
What are you talking about? He is the director.
Oh.
Yeah. And so he's the one shooting those scenes.
The first one
100%.
is the one where he goes in and saves a
Saves
boy,
the
right?
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that scene's crazy too.
Yes.
Like when you can there's a couple of times in those movies where I'm just like, okay, like we're gonna watch that again.
Right.
Like rewind
Right.
it just because it's shot really well.
I
And
mean,
he does it so good.
it's perfect.
It's not. I wouldn't
It's
think Chris
really good.
Hemsworth would do that, even though he's Thor. But
Right.
he just handles it well. You can tell.
Yeah.
Like, and I get like a little bit of it. It's embellished. Like it's not.
There's
like
a lot of training involved.
Yeah.
A lot of choreography, especially with those cameras. Like a lot of stuff that goes into that, and it's just a very admirable. I mean, sequence. Like it's really great.
They make him look the part really well, and make him like it doesn't look. What's the word? It just looks trained. Like he looks like he's had experience doing it.
Yeah.
Like it looks like he's using his like body weight to his advantage. He's using like his height like advantage to his advantage in the fights. He gets like, he just does what he needs to do. That's where like John Wick, like I love those movies, but like in real life, he's like a monster. I'm pretty sure he's really tall. And they're making all the guys he fights like at that eye level, except for like Mad Dog.
Right.
He's like throwing these like kids around.
He looks so much bigger than them.
Nuts.
Yeah.
He's like 6'4", and they're probably like 5'3".
Oh yeah,
like
for
and
sure.
he's just like just you know what I mean?
Tossing them like dwarves, man.
Right.
Like
it's like Nacho Libre fighting the little lions.
Yeah.
Nacho.
But yeah, so Daniel Bernhardt, he's a Swiss actor and stuntman, martial artist, and former model. Okay,
Ooh.
Getting in there.
Is he Gigi Armani?
He is known for his various action films. He made his acting debut and leading role in the martial arts film Bloodsport 2. So that was his first one.
There it is.
And then appearing in 2 of the sequels. Oh god, they're not good movies either. Like even the first one was not good.
No, like when you look back on them and stuff like that, you're like, okay, it's just these 80s like garbage.
Dude, I love the music in those movies.
Oh, dude, those things are hilarious.
So funny.
They're great.
Oh,
the scoring is great.
Cool. It's like, so funny.
Dude, like in the Rocky movies and stuff, and he's like Paul Stanley. He's like, there's no easy way out.
Yes.
And you're like, huh? He's like, there's no shortcut home. And he's just like, just going at like the lap pull down, you know what I mean? Out in this cabin or whatever. And this like, Paul Stanley's like, live to win or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But in the freaking Bloodsport, he's like,
oh, dude.
Oh gosh, what is it? It's like, gosh, I can't even think of it right now. I had it on my. He said you just hear him. It's during a montage.
Yeah, when they're going to they're traveling there.
Oh, so
in the first one,
this was after.
Are you talking about the second one or the first one?
The first one. This was after Ray gets hurt.
Oh yeah,
and it's that whole montage of just Jean-Claude just looking sad.
Yeah. The one where he's like, that's exactly it. And I love when they're traveling there and he's like on the boat and it's like the whole traveling of him going there. It's like the guy Trey Parker and Matt Stone of South Park did like nailed it, dude. Like anytime I hear like a song like that, I think of them doing it because they did in the movie Basketball.
Yes.
They did that a montage, and I think it's whoever does their voices, but he did a song, and the guy he's leaving. He's like you kind of hear it vaguely.
Montage.
You hear it vaguely, and he's driving. Trey Parker's driving in the car, upset, and because his girlfriend broke up with him, and all this other stuff.
I do remember
and
that.
He's and you just hear the music. He's like, and you tried, but you can't let go. Yeah. he's like, and even if some guy's trying to blackmail you, and your girlfriend thinks you suck. Yeah. And he's starts banging on the steering wheel. And he's like, hey, watch out! There's a truck changing lanes. And he's like, anytime I hear an 80s song like that, I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, that is straight up them.
That's so funny.
It's perfect. It's so good.
So Bloodsport, I didn't know this. The first Bloodsport is has the record at the time, held the record for the most montage scenes in any movie.
Well, because they were like, "What can you do?" I can picture that like in the like screen reading.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, okay, so let's talk about like what can you do physically? You know, he's like, I can do the splits.
Well, I can run.
Like, okay.
I can make it look funny.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Like really funny?
I can make it look funny when other people are chasing me.
Let's do that. Yep.
Also, I'm able to repeatedly spin kick a speed bag.
Okay. Yeah, we can work with that too.
Great.
So there's 3 of them. What else you got?
Wonderful.
I can do the splits between trucks.
I could do.
No feeling down there.
There has to be a sex scene.
0 feeling down
there. 0 feeling down there.
It's like a minotaur.
And then you just see his man butt for a minute.
Oh yeah, you do.
Gosh, it's such a vanity project.
It really is.
Because like Jean-Claude this was, I believe, one of it, like his breakthrough movie, because he was broke. Like living on the street broke. Before
pretty common with a lot of these guys I'm noticing. Yeah. Like him, like Sylvester Stallone, and like, I mean, I guess that's the only two.
Like he taught martial arts. Like, briefly.
Gotcha.
Like he helped out in the studio.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure he was like living there too. Dang. So yeah.
You hear stories like that.
You do.
Which is crazy.
Also known for playing villainous characters, this is Daniel Bernhardt. Mm-hmm. He appeared opposite Chuck Norris in The Cutter in 2005. Jean-Claude Van Damme in Kill 'Em All, 2017.
Kill 'Em All.
Sylvester Stallone in The Escape Plan, The Extractors.
Oh, I forgot about that.
2019. Keanu Reeves in The Matrix Reloaded. He was
in Matrix Reloaded?
Oh yeah, he was great in that.
What the heck?
He was the upgraded model of the agents.
Oh.
Yeah. And then John Wick 2014.
I feel like this guy is like the...
John Wick was 2014.
Holy crap, dude. God.
That's 10 years ago.
That's insane. It's like when Stranger Things came out. Do you remember... Well, like, I feel like that guy, like this guy in martial arts, like with these fellas that he does these movies with, I feel like he's like the guy who plays the... oh my God. One of the like football guys in Waterboy that's in like all of Adam Sandler's movies.
Yes.
You know, where he's like...
Dante?
I think so.
Peter Dante?
Where he's like, I have a scotch and water, hold the scotch. He's like, did you just make a joke?
Oh yeah, that guy. I freaking love that guy.
He's like, yes, I did. And he's like, good one. Yeah. You know, I feel like that guy. Like he's them. Like he's just like, hey, we need someone else in this movie. He's like, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
100%.
Dude, that's so funny.
So he's a black belt in Taekwondo.
Okay.
Under Black Belt Hall of Fame member Hee-Il Cho, who the two also starred together in Bloodsport 2. He studied studied Kyokushin under South Korean master Masoyama, which, I mean, I know that
sounds important.
I know that that's not a thing for you, but Masoyama is one of the best Kyokushin teachers to have ever existed.
I'll take your word for it.
Excuse me. Bernhardt was born in Itigen, canton of Bern in 1965 to Heidi and Horst Bernhardt.
What's his name?
Heidi and Horst.
Horst?
Yep. He began studying martial arts at 15, learning what called something cobbled together out of kung fu and kickboxing.
That was all
quote unquote.
Quotes, yeah.
He later earned black belts in Taekwondo under Hee-Il Cho and Kyokushin under Masoyama. In Paris, he was a pupil to Dominic Vieira. He also studied boxing, judo, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Prior to his acting career, Bernhardt worked at an architecture firm and was a top model in Paris and New York, working for the likes of Claude Montana. Thierry Mulger, Hugo Boss,
Oh, Hugo Boss.
and Versace.
Versace?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He died. His first exposure to the film world was 92, year of my birth, when he was featured in a martial arts themed Versace ad campaign.
Versace. I don't know why that's bothering me.
Featuring
Versace.
Featuring Jean-Claude Van Damme. He subsequently moved to Los Angeles.
Interesting.
He made his debut in the leading role of Bloodsport 2, appeared in the sequels, and starred in Future War, True Vengeance, Perfect Target, G2 Mortal Conquest, Black Sea Raid, and Global Effect. From 98 to 99, he started a TV series, Mortal Kombat Conquest, with a Q. He appeared as Agent Johnson in the Matrix Reloaded, and appeared with Jason Statham in Parker. He had a cameo. He had a cameo in the Hunger Games Catching Fire as a male tribute from District 9. I do remember that, actually.
That's really funny.
Then he was in Bollywood in the remake of Warrior titled Brothers.
Someone's screaming in this library. Did you hear that?
No.
Saturday, they don't care.
And then he came back as the Matrix Resurrections, which was a terrible movie.
I think that's air you're breathing now.
Bernhardt's credits as a stunt performer include A Good Day to Die Hard, crappy movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 2014, Captain America Civil War, Deadpool 2, Alita Battle Angel.
He is in Deadpool 2.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Never saw it.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He was a principal fight trainer and fight choreographer for Creed 2 and Nobody, and the Equalizer television series.
I forgot they made a show.
I did too. It was with Queen Latifah. Doesn't make any sense to me.
There's 3 movies, right? Equalizer 3. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, again, like just a plot line of someone who this is their job, and he like goes in and does like these crazy like hurting people things.
Right. But yeah, he I thought he would be fun to kind of talk about. He has two brothers, Cliff and Dirk. He is married to actress Lisa Stothard, whom he met on the set of Bloodsport, The Dark Kumite. They have a daughter together.
Her name's Kumite.
Her daughter. Her name is Kumite. We're just gonna end it there.
Her name's Kumi.
So Deathstalker. Deathstalker was really funny. There's a remake of a 1983 film, but it was so funny, dude. Like,
was it on Netflix?
No,
or just
I found it on Fandango.
Oh, okay.
And
you just
I
bought
was just
it.
like, yeah, it was. I got it for like $5.99. So I'm like,
they're running some crazy deals right now.
This is great.
Yeah,
like I love this movie right now.
If there was 2 things I could get like sponsored on, it would be Fandango, like just be able to get movies like whenever I wanted, and guitar patches for my Helix.
Do you have any other things that you would be sponsored for?
I mean, I would love
or
to be
would like to talk about a sponsorship for.
Well, I was gonna save it, but I mean, I guess I want to let you know I went ahead and I got us an ad spot for this episode.
Yeah.
So
love it.
I'm just gonna kick the ad to you real quick, but we have to read it word for word.
We have to read it.
So I just want you to know that. Like,
okay, can you send it to me?
Yeah, I can do that, and then we'll probably just. I know this is live, but maybe we can. There's a couple voice actors over there. Maybe we can just kick it over to them and let them do the ad, and we can take a break for a second. So
yeah, I see. Oh my gosh, this is long.
Anyway, cool. All right. Today's episode is brought to you by Pop. There it is. The world's premier pop-up surprise party company. Ever wish a celebration would just ambush you? Like bam, confetti, cake, and 3 strangers singing off-key in your living room while you're holding a spoon and questioning reality? That's pop. There it is. Birthdays, anniversaries, promotions, Tuesdays you survived emotionally. Pop. There it is. Appears out of absolutely nowhere with balloons, music, party hats, and one friend you forgot to invite that you are now legally obligated to hug. They're trained surprise specialists, trademark, hide in places no one checks. Closets, pantries, the emotional walls you built after 2017.
Wait, they hide?
Then pop! A full celebration erupts before you can say, is this a fire drill? Want it subtle? They'll gently slide in a cupcake and whisper, congratulations, like a woodland fairy. Want it unforgettable? They'll drop a disco ball, release sparklers, and shout your life achievements like they're announcing a heavyweight boxing match. And yes, Pop There It Is offers themed packages. The Overreaction, way too big for the occasion. The Office Nightmare, HR-approved chaos. The We Forgot Your Birthday Last Year, very apologetic, very loud. Use promo code POPWHAT at checkout and receive one free awkward moment where everyone waits for you to react while clapping continues for slightly too long. Pop, there it is.
Oh, no.
But don't take our word for it. Here's some testimonials. I thought I was being robbed. I was fully at peace with that. I handed over my wallet, and then a man in a hot dog costume screamed, surprise, you did it! While a fog machine activated. I still don't know what it was. I cry when I hear clapping now. I asked for balloons. I got a DJ named Trent who kept saying, this one's for you, champ. I don't know Trent. Trent knows me. That's the problem.
I want to be clear. I agreed to this. That's important to them. They keep reminding me of that. They say, I clicked the box. I don't remember clicking a box. But they have screenshots, so here we are. It started small, a knock, not aggressive, friendly. Too friendly. I thought it was a package. I opened the door and immediately heard a whistle, which is never good news. Then the door behind me closed. I didn't close it. Someone else did. Then that's when the banner fell. Not unfurled, fell. Like it gave up. It said, surprise, you made it. I asked, made it where? No one answered. There were about 14 people in my living room. I recognized 3 of them. One of them was crying, and I don't think it was for me. Someone handed me a party hat and said, this is your moment. I hadn't prepared a moment. The music started. It was my favorite song. That bothered me. I don't remember telling them that. I don't tell people things anymore. At some point, they started chanting my name. Not together, slightly off, like a warning siren. I laughed because that's what you do when your brain is buying time. A man named Kyle kept saying, we almost didn't do this, which made me feel worse. They brought out the cake. It was warm. Cakes should not be warm. The frosting slid a little and no one addressed it. I was asked to make a wish. I wished for it to stop. That was apparently not the vibe. Then they wanted me to make a speech. I had nothing prepared because I was under the impression that this was my house. Someone popped a confetti cannon too early. We all just stood there breathing in paper. The music kept playing. I noticed the clock had stopped ticking. I don't know if that's related, but it felt related. Eventually, the lights dimmed. No one touched the switch. They just dimmed. That's when I realized this was a premium package. They sang again, longer this time. Harmonies were attempted. When it was over, no one left right away. They just waited. Like there was another phase. I asked, is that it? And someone said,
"For now."
They hugged me. All of them. Even Kyle. It's been 6 months. Sometimes when I turn off the lights, I swear I hear clapping. 5 stars.
Pop, there it is not liable for tears that came out of nowhere, vows of solitude made afterward, or the phrase, I just need a minute, said in a bathroom with the door locked. Void where self-awareness is present. Pop, there it is.
Whew.
Cool. Okay.
That was horrific.
Wow.
Is that a real company?
There was one thing I wanted to talk about also. Have you heard of the Mountain Dew theory?
The Mountain Dew theory?
The Mountain Dew omen theory.
Whoa. No.
So basically the way that this breaks down, which thank you again to our sponsor, appreciate that. The way that this breaks down,
yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that later.
There's a theory floating around the internet that Mountain Dew doesn't cause disasters. It just politely shows up right before them.
What?
So let me explain. The idea is simple. This is a real theory, by the way. I didn't make this up. I wish I did.
This is not a joke?
No. Every time Mountain Dew launches a major new flavor, something historically bad happens shortly after. Not always immediately, but close enough to make you uncomfortable in the soda aisle. It's one of those things, but like, okay, so are you, okay, it's gonna start hard. Okay. And then there's also some like corporate shifts and stuff. So some of it feels a little reachy, but like, here you go. So in early 2001, Baja Blast launches.
Okay.
Neon green, optimistic, fun. 6 months later, 9/11.
No.
Okay. In 2005, fast forwarding a little bit, Code Red goes fully mainstream nationwide.
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina hits that same year. The name alone feels illegal in hindsight.
Oh my God.
2008, Mountain Dew Voltage
The
comes
stock
out.
market crashes.
Electric branding, high energy. The global financial system collapses. In March of 2020, Baja Blast finally escapes Taco Bell and hits grocery stores nationwide. That same month,
COVID.
The world shuts down for COVID.
Oh my God.
Is Mountain Dew predicting disasters? Of course not. Is it accidentally syncing its marketing calendar with chaos? Explain the timing. Because if Mountain Dew ever announces a flavor called In-Game, I'm switching to water and going off the grid.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, pretty...
Watch it actually happen.
Dude, pretty insane. Yeah, there's another one, like, I think, like... Because they said high voltage, but I don't know if that was pitch black or if those were different ones. But, like, apparently, like, when pitch black came out, too, it was, like, we had the, like, largest, like, IT crash, like, ever. Like, outage.
What?
And it was during that, like, time or whatever.
That's
and there was also, like, a tropical one. And that was when all the storms happened, like all those hurricanes were happening. There was like a Maui one. And then all that stuff that happened in Maui.
Dude.
I know. It's just weird. Like, it's just weird.
So are you just like looking at the evidence and being like,
yeah.
Or just looking at the evidence and being like, let's talk to some people, you know?
To me, like, I feel like, I mean, depending on the timeline, of course, because they're like, okay, 6 months later this happens. It's like, okay, like, I mean, you could
really put anything.
You really could, yeah, like anything. But like, yeah, next is Doritos, I guess, you know. But it's weird. Like, it's just funny enough that people will put like spend the time to connect dots.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what else happened. You know, like, oh god, Baja Blast. So yeah, stuff like that's funny to me. But I thought that was pretty crazy.
Let me look at this real quick.
Look at
So Pepsi owns Mountain Dew.
it does.
Has there been any correlation with releases from other Pepsi products?
The one that I know of was there wasn't like it wasn't about a flavor, but it was about like they talk about the history of Mountain Dew, like starting. Like it was like when Mountain Dew originally started, and there was something about how they're like when like a major corporate thing would happen, like something like in 1964 is when Pepsi buys Mountain Dew. So they're like big corporate acquisition. This is when people claim military disruption becomes possible. And then Pepsi has historic government and military contracts. So in 1940 is when Mountain Dew was born. It's created in Tennessee as a whiskey mixer, already tied to Appalachian bootleg culture and government avoidance. They're like, that's red flag number one. And then there's like, I'll stop with this one. They're like, in the 1980s to 1990s, military base sightings alleged. Though internet rumors claim Mountain Dew flavors appeared on U.S. bases before public release. No documentation, only my uncle was stationed stories. But like kind of stuff like that, or they'll even talk about like like they say Baja Blast rumors tie it to Area 51.
Gee, what?
So like the joke is like this, this was what they were drinking while reverse engineering UFOs, because they claim that like it started out in like in military bases, like that's where it came from. But it's also crazy because you've probably heard this before, but like for people who are like addicted to meth, like it's not meth that like rots their teeth, they like crave Mountain Dew, I guess. And so they claim that like that's a theory, is that like the rotting of teeth actually comes from Mountain Dew, because they consume so much Mountain Dew
that just rots out their teeth.
That's what I said, but this was from a dentist. Like the dentist I went to was like, would you believe? And I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, which that's a lie.
Partly, maybe.
I don't believe that that's a thing at all, because like I know people who have like come off of meth addictions and they'd never drank Mountain Dew,
but they still didn't have teeth.
Yes.
Maybe it's
yeah, that's bullcrap.
It's the meth that does it to their teeth.
It is, yeah.
But like well, I guess if they're smoking it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it breaks down the enamel and just starts rotting your teeth.
But in 2010s, there's like an internet rebirth, but it's all tied to like military experiments. That's what they tie like Mountain Dew to.
That's insane. So like, I'm sorry, but I can't get past the meth addicted to Mountain Dew thing. So there's one dude that I work with that like probably drinks more Mountain Dew than any other person that I've met. Okay, like the dude is drinking it at 8 o'clock in the morning. Holy crap! Okay,
and from a can or from
from a can, from like Jumpstart, from wherever he can get Mountain Dew, he needs a fix. And like it's not like I'm not
just
crapping
what it
on
is,
it.
yeah.
It's just that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But he's been cutting down, but his teeth are fine. You know what I mean? Like his teeth are perfectly fine. So that doesn't make any sense at all.
I feel like a lot of stuff is like it really is like genetic based. I feel like a lot too. Like at least somewhat. You know what I mean? Like some people can eat McDonald's like every day, do nothing to work out, and like
and be fine
and be great.
Other people like me, 300 pounds. You know what I mean? Like
I look at a French fry and that's it.
Yep,
I'm over.
I'm done.
Yeah,
dead to the world.
But yeah, there's actually way more like to those theories, like of the Mountain Dew stuff, but it's just crazy. But the one that I thought was the most interesting or the funniest one is like the tying it to like the dates.
Okay.
Like how like the flavor came out and then like that happened or whatever. That's funny. It's nuts.
It's like, so, soon as Baja Blast hits the shelves, global pandemic.
Like, what's next?
Wuhan hits the bricks, you know?
It makes you scared for you. Like, one of us is at Walmart and they go, oh my God. Came out with another flavor.
Oh my God. They're everywhere.
Devil Wears Prada. 2
Never
episodes in a
Prada.
row. Or did we skip one? I can't remember.
No, I think we talked about it last episode.
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah.
About to shut down this library.
Is that all we had?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I do have Merry Christmas,
I didn't
Matt.
get you anything, man.
That's fine.
I almost like never get you
Look
anything.
at it.
I'll get you something.
Look at it. No, I didn't get that for that. I saw it and thought of you.
Oh, with the harmonica.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if it's useful. I don't know if it's helpful, but I know you were doing it for a while, so
yeah,
it's in the key of C.
I still play.
The old standby.
This is old standby. It doesn't have anything on here.
It's a Horner.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. So
thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, I love harmonicas.
We need to jam sometime. Be cool.
We really do. I haven't played anything in a while, and I probably won't, just because I'm going to be starting school again soon.
That's right.
February 1st is when.
Dang, dude.
Is when we're hoping that I will.
Are you going? Is it online?
WGU, Western Governors University. It's all online.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I'm going to be going for a Bachelor's of Science in Cloud and Network Engineering.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How long is it a program or is it like a?
It's a program, yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing the Cisco track. So they have a Cisco, a AWS, and a regular networking track.
Okay.
So it kind of covers disciplines of kind of everything. It's like an amalgamation. I took a CCNA course when I was at WSU, and I really, really enjoyed it. I never took the exam because, one, they're extremely hard, and two,
probably expensive too, huh?
They're very expensive. Yes.
Do they pay for the first one or anything, or do you have to like?
So you get like a 40% off.
Okay.
If you pass the final exam in school.
Gotcha.
Which I did pass. I passed with like a 95, I think.
Nice, dude.
I was able to do that, but I just didn't have the cash, you know? So
it's expensive.
I wanted to do
I wanted to get my SIE, which is like for like security. A what?
That's like a berry, right?
Nope. It's actually for like securities, like investments and stuff like that. Like if someone's gonna be doing it, you're close. Yeah.
I thought you said acai berry.
Yeah. Like, hello, fruits. You want to get a?
I mean, I wasn't gonna judge you about it.
I would have. If you told me you were, hey, I'm gonna take this exam for berries.
Just not judge, not lest you be judged.
I would open that can of tuna
because you're right just a
Judgy McJudge. But it's not overly expensive, but like it still is. Like, I mean, you still have to pay like.
Is it over like 300?
No, not quite.
No,
but it's just like every time you take it, you're like, I mean, it's still like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And you're like, it's not like you can just. I hate stuff like that. Real estate was the same way. Like if you didn't they would include that, and it wasn't overly expensive, but still you had to like take this test, and so if you fail, then you have to take it again, and it adds up.
It sucks. It really does.
They don't make these things like. I mean, I get everyone's got to make money, I guess somehow, but I'm just like. The money you put into that, like starting in real estate or whatever, like what you put into it, like if you don't have like a bunch of clients like lined up already, ready to go, like you're gonna be claiming some less income on your taxes that year because it's not so easy. But I was looking at SIEs and trying to like maybe get that eventually. But yeah, same thing. Like you gotta study for it and then pay to take it and hope you pass.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I got my A+ certification. That's the only certification I was able to obtain. They give you the baseline certifications for free. They give you like a voucher.
Okay.
And I failed the first time. Thankfully my mom paid for the second one because I didn't have cash.
Yeah.
And took the networking exam. And I failed that one by a few points. And haven't taken the security one yet. But security for me wasn't necessarily something that I needed. So
stuff like that, like it does suck because like you're like, I know this material, at least I feel like I do, and then like the questions come at you and it's kind of like, test anxiety or whatever it is, but it just doesn't feel like a fair representation like of the stuff, because you're like in practical use and like the real estate stuff, like not even close to the stuff that like I would need to know.
See, and these types of certifications, they are things that the more that you're doing it, the more kind of exposure that you have to the sort of mindset with that type of thing.
I see.
And so it is pretty indicative of being able to like do the job.
Gotcha.
But like most of the recommendations that come directly from CompTIA, they're saying like you need like a year's worth of experience doing this stuff, like to be able to even be comfortable with the exam. And we're getting like 8 weeks of studying, exposure to it, and they're like, "Yep, you're ready." And then they say, "Yeah, go get a good job."
Right.
They're all ready for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get so many good ones, which is a bold-faced lie.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, dang. Cool. On that note.
Yeah.
Life sucks.
Just kidding. Stings.
Cry, but you can't let go.
No, but yeah, I hope you guys had a good rest in your holiday and had a good Christmas and a good New Year's, and here's to a good 2026.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the ground running, and we're still gonna be putting out content even after I start school. So it'll still be a priority.
Yep.
And
because this comes first before your studies,
before God, before you choked on that one. That was sorry.
Good. Next week you're gonna be like, guys, that my life fell apart.
Yeah, right. No,
running my mouth.
It was a joke, Jesus. I'm sorry. Right.
Don't tell Jesus.
Please don't hurt me. So.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. So thanks for listening. Stay tuned with Spotify. We'll still be posting things on there. Thanks for